Oh boy. We up? We on? I think so. Good. Do this. Wrap that up. How's everybody doing? Oh man. I was probably all of like this close to not streaming today. I know I'm doing this in the real world. You can't see it, but just know it was close. But how y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a good day today. We are ending up on the tail end of December. New Year's is coming up just in a few days. And then everybody goes to New Year's resolution land, right? You know, everybody suddenly ends up in the gym or starting diets or whatever else and changing their entire world for like a month. No. I know some people stick with stuff, but like it's what the heck is on my hello? What was no? Come back here. What are you? What was that? I don't know. I actually don't know. No, it's gone now. You'll never see it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. I literally like there was just something in the Twitch dashboard window that looked kind of like a sliding sound bar or something, but like that was all I could see. It looked like it was kind of off the screen, and I clicked in the window and it disappeared. So it told me to screw off, I guess. Starting exercise today to get ahead of it. I mean, that's the way to do it. Honestly, your best bet for like a New Year's resolution is to start it like before the new year, so that you can one feel like you're already in the habit of it before New Year's begins and everything gets crazy, and two, it puts you out of the timeline of everybody else that goes, yeah, I just kind of fell off. Oh yeah, I got busy. Oh yeah, you go. No, actually, I've been doing this for like 2 months. I'm kind of just like in it. Like I'm like in it. So you're doing the right thing for sure. 100%. There's the emote like that from Hype Trains. Yeah. That I mean, like I don't know. I don't know what it was going on about, and it's because it's also I have the windowed half. I have the window halved on my screen because I have it sharing with another browser window that has all my like Pokemon information and stuff for runs. And I maybe if it was a full screen I could have seen it, but it just was just like a little like hello. That was just it. So who knows what Twitch was trying to tell me. I'm sure it was incredibly important. But yeah, how's everybody's holiday and stuff been? I hope your holidays were good. I know everybody's kind of varies on how good or social or family oriented or which holiday it is, but I hope it was good nonetheless. If it's important, they will tell you again. Oh, if it's important, they will not let my notification bar go untouched. For sure. And if it's not important, I'll never see it again, and they'll be like, well, it's here and you didn't take whatever. And I'm like, okay, sure, my bad. Apologies on that. My holidays were good personally, though. I went and saw some family, spent a little time out in the road traveling a bit for that. And then yeah, I think that's about it, really. I didn't do anything crazy. I see holidays as a good time to go see family and stuff. I haven't really been on the like buying gifts on holidays situation for probably a few years now, at least. Like, not that like I won't buy people gifts in general, but I prefer, like, I see something this makes me think of a person, I'm gonna buy it for them and be like, boom, cool, I got you a thing because it made me think of you and like you're on my mind, whatever. I feel like that's a very like touching, heartwarming gift, no matter the situation, rather than like, oh well, here's your reminder day to buy people things and be nice to them. Now, if you buy gifts for people, that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna like disown your art and your craft and your nice things that you do for people or anything like that. You know, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Just for me personally, I just don't do it. You know, it's very like, a lot of people do it with good intentions, is what I will say. A lot of people do it with good intention and getting nice things for people, and it is their reminder for the year to get nice things for certain people, so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. But it's certain holidays and celebrations are very commercialized, and I feel like it eats out of the general person's pocket and feeds into corporations more than it reads into the like base idea of gift giving anymore. So it's just very off-putting for me. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of just like my mindset on it. I'm not trying to like down people for buying gifts from people or anything like that, but I've not felt any worse for having holidays and like not giving gifts or receiving gifts or anything like that. I do still receive some gifts here and there because there are some people you cannot tell do not get me a gift because they will be like, I will feel like the worst person in the world. So that does happen. But if I was down to literally absolute zero past all that, like I wouldn't feel the worst for it. I feel like it's just a good time to go see family. Like you said, it's a good excuse to just be like, most people are off on those days or days around those days to work it out to go see family and not be like, oh, well, I was too busy, I had to, like a lot of places, like there are still exceptions to that, of course, but you know, it is one of the best excuse times to get together and see people. I hate the obligatory nature of it, but like giving gifts, yeah, 100%. So like, that's why like usually whenever I do things, it's like, oh, I want this thing or I want to get this for somebody, and I go, well, I'm just gonna do it. And be like, they're like, oh, what's the occasion? I'm like, no, I just thought of you, cool. Rather than me being like, I'm holding your gift hostage. It ain't your birthday. It ain't Christmas. It ain't Hanukkah. It ain't, you know, it's not the, it's not this or anything. You can have it. Just give it to him. Like, it's fine, honestly. I'm glad you think it's a wholesome way to do it. Like, I've definitely told some people and they look at me like I'm crazy. and then there are some people who like understand. Like, it's like the other part about it is especially close to Christmas time. I'm holding your gift hostage because a paper calendar said nah. Yeah, no, 100%. Is that whenever it comes holiday time, and again, I don't know how this is in other countries and so on and so forth, blah, 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 but I know, at least in the US, and I'm sure you could look it up very easily, it is blown up like crazy in the US. Christmas is insane. It is everywhere. You can't get away from it. It starts as early as they can feasibly force down your gullet that Christmas is here in like October, if we're that lucky. And people are like, you need to buy gifts. Everything needs to be completely decorated. It's got to be Christmas spirit, everything. It's wild. Same here, sadly. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like that or not, but I'm not too surprised. Not too incredibly surprised. But anyways, like it's crazy. So shopping is horrible. People driving and getting around is just oversaturated and crazy. It's wild. Like you literally expect every bit of like traffic and human interaction and everything else to kind of just be worse, and to be like just traffic of people and cars and everything else is just backed up and crazy for at least an entire month, if not for 2, I would say at least, because once about November hits, people start getting in this like frenzy for this. I work for a company that does a deals of Xmas that started months ago. Yeah, retail is, I've been in retail, it's definitely like the worst place to be during the holiday. 100% the worst place to be. You see some of the niceness in people, and you see all of the worst of people in general whenever you work anything in retail related, consumer level, whatever, when the holiday comes around. It's horrible. But like it's so crazy whenever people are like that. So you think about the factor that also means that whenever somebody's buying a gift for you for the season or whatever, they are in that same mess, the same stress, the same frenzy of trying to remember what you like. What do you want for the year? What's new right now? Has things changed? Where am I going to get this at? Is this place out of stock of this thing? Or am I going to have to go find some weird niche place to go get it? If I get there and they don't like it, what do I have all the stuff for it? And then we've got to wrap everything. It's all going to be presented, and it's all going to be done early. And then sometimes things change last second. It's stressful for everybody. Everybody has to be stressed for like 2 months trying to figure this stuff out. You remove that, and people don't have to stress out about that. It's going to be less stressful about the whole present thing. You don't have to go out and throw yourself into the world while everybody's going crazy. And you can really take those 2 months to just like relax more, stay away from that, see family. Like on the set days that you are set up to go see your family for that. Nobody's worried about if things are good enough or accepted, or if they're going to be happy, or like blah 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 and everything else. You just see family. You just go see the people you want to go see. If you're not into like the whole like seeing family, because I understand that as well, you go see friends, or you do whatever, and you take that time to really just mellow out. And it's so much less stressful. At least for me personally, that's how I feel. And I know that there are some people who are like, I have to get gifts, and for them, not getting gifts is almost stressful in general. But I've definitely seen people who have like taken upon this, like, we're not going to like do like crazy gift buying and gifting and so on and so forth, and they're like, you know what, it is less stressful, and I appreciate not having to be out there in the midst of everybody, and just kind of move on. So, not that I'm telling you all you should do this, but if you think you have family or friends or whatever that you go see, and they usually do presents, and people talk about how stressful it is and so on and so forth, maybe kick around the idea. Maybe cut down. Maybe start with like little gifts rather than big gifts for everybody, and so on and so forth, like, if that fits. But nah. I'm just the shark guy on the internet. It's whatever. I think from things I've seen here, it's at least not as far as the stuff I've seen of the US. Granted, that might have been exaggerated since it's on the internet. Internet exaggerates a lot. Yeah, but like I would say it's hard to like match what the US is at. I'm sure like Zio said, like it's really big over there as well. So like again, I'm not too surprised with like around where Zio's at. I'm sure like whenever you get around um like Europe and stuff like that, it's still probably pretty big there to a degree. I can't say like I know super certain. I just know how it is here, and that like the people are wild about it. And if it was any more than this somewhere else in the world, help them. Somebody please help them. please help them. Socks and shampoo got everyone. What? You say you got everyone socks and shampoo, or what? Am I misreading this? I have to admit, the reason I was kind of close to not like streaming today is because I was doom scrolling on YouTube Shorts, and whenever I do that, I actually start feeling nauseous, and I was like, ooh, I feel kind of sick. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream. When the answer is probably that I should probably stream so I'm not doom scrolling anymore. So I literally opened up half my stuff, kicked it on, and was like, we're streaming. I'm gonna step away from the computer 5 seconds, grab a little bit of water, and we're gonna come back so I can stop doing the thing that I was doing. So yeah. The easy and cheap gifts. Everyone needs socks and shampoo. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Like stuff like that is fine. Like super simple things. You know, I think it's crazy because it also becomes like a weird, like, people feel like it's got to be a matching or one-up contest of you've got to have as good as or better gifts. And then whenever you don't, you feel bad, and even then, yeah, it's a whole thing. Like, keep it simple, honestly. Honestly. I think it's also a discussion to start nowish, dropping small gifts over time, explaining etc. because trying to convince someone to change in December would just feel like you're dropping it on them, especially if you have been giving them gifts in a full year, and then say you don't need to get me a gift and I won't get you anything. Yeah. Like after the holidays are done, be like, you know, it's cool. Give it a little time to like wear off if you want, but like a lot of people feel that fatigue of the holidays. Even if they really enjoy it, they feel that fatigue of the entire season and just how much it is and overstimulating it is. Like now's like the time to be like, you know what, do a couple gifts throughout the year because I got you something, or so on and so forth. You know, like I feel like this feels better to just like get you something because I felt like it, rather than like waiting for the holidays. I know there are people who like replace it with things. So like rather than like physical gifts and exchanging them between people, they do like a group activity some other time in the year, or like they'll go on like a vacation or go like on a trip or whatever else, and basically convert that combined gift money and whatever else into a function to bring yourselves together again at a different point in the year as like the excuse, you know? So you just like replace with something that not that gifts aren't meaningful, but like something that could be more meaningful in a like gathering, like get together, like give yourselves another chance to have memories or moments and so on and so forth at a different part of the year where you usually wouldn't, you know? Not that I'm saying you should be finding the dead of winter to go find a place to go do something that you shouldn't be because it's too cold or something like that. But, you know, there's things to do. All year round there's things to do. But usually, unless it's like a summer vacation or like holidays, it's hard to be like, when is the time? Well, if you set aside all the stuff and the time and everything else to do something, then you say, hey, we're all going to plan up, we're going to do this. It can be short. You can do it for a weekend. You know, it doesn't have to be insane or anything like that. A lot of things that you can do that will, I don't know. I'm not gonna harp on it too much because again, I'm not trying to like say anybody's traditions and what they do is wrong, but you know, I feel like there are more ways to go about it that are more beneficial and less commercial, and you know, you might actually like better if you look at it in a different light than just like Christmas or whatever holiday it is just about gifts and like get together with family and you do this and these are the things you do and that's just how it's been. It's just how you do it. You know, stepping back from that image and kind of looking at alternatives can be nice. Separate to this idea, I also know someone whose family basically picked a different date, I think in August, to do all the traditional Christmas stuff because they got so upset at the end of your crush. Yeah. It's a heck of a time. Like it's one of those things that people talk like, you know, oh, it's so great and people are so nice and giving or something. I mean, there's a sense of that, but like I feel like the entirety of people, like I know at least here I can say that people are just so high, like strung tight and stressed, and I honestly never really talking about how happy they are about stuff, usually just complaining about, oh, I couldn't do this and I had to find this thing and I couldn't get this and I don't know what to do for this, and it's just wild. It's a wild season. I think has really been derooted from like what the like concept is of what people want it to be, and it's just really just shifted very hard. But alas, it is what it is. It is what it is. I've already been here for half an hour yelling about the holidays. Meanwhile, everything that I've said has been completely misstrued by some third party that I'm not aware of, and they're going, oh, I'm gonna take from this VOD and I am gonna get this grinchy humbugger and I'm gonna blast them all over the internet. Jeez, I wouldn't care, honestly. Because I'm really not just like anti-holiday. Just like there's just a side of it that's really crept in and taken over what the holiday is, and it just people just don't need that. People just don't need that side of it. Not sure how well you know the history, but the events that culminated into Christmas used to just be feasts and times to sit calm and warm to avoid the winter and cold. Yeah, no, like 100%. Like there wasn't a marketed commercial side to it. Like it's you know, it's not like there was that sort of thing, and if it came into that light at all, it would have been because you were together and that was a just a good time or chance to give something to somebody, because not always as easy to gather in certain situations, so it was a good chance to do it. Nowadays you could get somebody for any reason at any time and get it to them. It's really not that big of a deal. So like you really don't need Christmas for that. Just keep it for the you know, the gathering. The part that is probably the most important of it, you know? Christmas dinner is where it's at. Oh yeah. Stuff like a good meal. Chat, catch up on things, laugh about stuff. Go into food coma and see who passes out on the couch first after a meal, like 100%. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Really doesn't. I know that I've been very absent this month, and it might literally just be because this month has been a month. But like I have been like in and out of like stomach sickness and whatever else going on that just like I've just been tired and whatever. So I apologize to a degree that like I haven't been here as much during December. I don't want this to be like every December, of course, but you know, I'll be rolling things back into a normal way of things, and getting streaming back up and going and all that. I don't want to get out of the groove of things too long, because that's how things fall through. So by a month for YouTube, Twitch in general, so I wouldn't worry. Yeah, I felt like people are already busy with stuff as is, so like this would kind of be the month to to disappear if I needed to. But I think just like holiday season, there's been a oh geez, where I'm at, like the weather has been shifting so much. Like we've hit like single digit Fahrenheits, but we've also gone back up to like 60, 70 degree Fahrenheit weather. Like it's been shifting so much. And then I had the extra stuff at my job that I've been doing that like things shifted there. That's finally calmed down a little bit, and I feel more level with that, like at the current stage. But like as it was happening, I was peaked out with stress, because I just wanted things to go right. Thankfully they did, but until it goes right for a while, you don't know. You don't know that. But you know, comes first. It's a shame we missed you, but focus on staying healthy and not dragging out of sickness. Yeah, it's one of those things that like it's not like I had like a flu or anything like that. I have got a bad stomach just in general. Like if I don't like watch what I'm doing, take care of it, and keep myself on like a consistent like eating schedule or whatever else, then it's just downhill for me. And then a nausea feeling for me is just it's cut out time. Dunzo. Thank you, Fake. I appreciate it. I'm sure things will go good. If anything, I'm in a very positive direction. There's some other things like outside of work that I want to do like after the new year. Reason being is that like by the time I wanted to do it this year, I was like, things are still kind of crazy and it's kind of unsure about certain stuff, and like the stuff I want to do involves dealing with like money and finances and stuff like that, and I did not want to do that at like the end of a year. I would prefer to start that at like the beginning of a year, so that'll be a whole thing that I'll be getting into. So lots of stuff that'll be going through. My New Year's resolutions could be weird for me. We'll see how it goes. But hopefully that goes positive as well. But I think things are going to be good. We'll be in a good place, and all of that. We'll keep chatting here for a bit. I don't really feel like doing Pokedoku right now or anything like that, so we'll just keep chatting for a while, and then we'll get into Pokemon. I don't want to wait too long, just because I know I started a tad late from like my usual starting time, and we've got a bit of work to do, because we have our rival fight and then the Elite Four. I will say I did look up and prep things a little bit, because I did to get all my planning done. Planning took like 7 hours, give or take, I think, for the fights and everything to get that figured out. So not anything too crazy, but it did take some time the day that I did it, which is funny because I've had this stuff prepped. I've had the planning prepped for a while. I am a little unsure about some of it, because some, like, I don't know, like I looked at these fights and set them up, and some of them I'm like, oh, this is easy enough, this will be fine, and I did it, and I go through, I'm like, oh, I can do that. And then other ones I'm looking at and I'm like, I don't know that I have a good option for this. And then there's like Cynthia, who is renowned for being, that's a real hard champion fight, sitting at the end, and I finally kind of understand why, because just her lineup is so weird and sparse. It starts with a Spiritomb, which we're also in a generation where it doesn't have any weaknesses, so I can't exploit it. It's set up with the like psychic dark whatever combo, so like it's hard to, like, and Ghost, I think, It's like it's hard to sit up against this Mon and prep yourself because it's gonna do damage. It's gonna do something. High base stat Pokemon, and then you have to go through everything and then still have everything proper and available to get through Garchomp, who is just fast and strong, and if you don't do it right, then he will just sweep your team after you did a whole bunch of work and got through Cynthia's other stuff, and Garchomp just shows up at the end of it and goes, "I do a big bite." It gives you a bad time. But I think I've got a plan that can work. I just don't feel as certain about a lot of the planning that I did as what I did for some of the other Elite Fours that I've done. Where it's like, oh, if I do this, I'm pretty much safe, I'm good. Like, there's a lot of specific parts of these fights that I look at and I go, if I get a bad crit at like the wrong time, that could just literally destroy the entire thing, which is very scary on a Nuzlocke because usually you are accounting for crits and like your plans are like, if I do get a crit, then I'll be okay, and this happens, so on and so forth. But as much as I looked, I didn't feel like I had a lot of options that were like, oh yeah, I could do this, and then a crit won't really matter too much and it'll be fine. Like, I'm banking on not getting crit on a lot of these fights. Like, I'm really banking on not getting crit in a lot of these fights, or else it's gonna be rough. But if we can get through this is definitely one of the harder games to Nuzlocke. This is the one that I had the problem with when I first tried to start Nuzlocking off of stream on my own time. This would be one heck of a game to get in the first run. I would be super excited to do that. Oh, I would be so happy to get that, to be honest. I think challenging a game like this, if it wasn't a run, would be a good thing. But now that you are doing it as Nuzlocke, it sucks. Yeah. Like, it's definitely that sort of thing that, like, if it was a normal casual run, you either over level a little bit, or you just, you know, it doesn't matter if I lose a Pokemon partway through the Elite Four because I just revive it. Nuzlocke planning is rough. Doing individual gym fights, like, it starts to get you in the right mindset, but it's just no prep for an Elite Four champion like run, because you're talking about suddenly they have like 5 or 6 Mons, they're statted up well, they have good IVs, you don't have like a PC to switch in between. Like, if you could switch your entire team between fights, whatever. Elite Four is a joke, but you can. So you change from being able to be like, I can set up an entire team of 6 to handle and have backups and everything for one gym and one main leader, which has like 3 or 4 Pokemon, atypically, I would say. To being like, you need to make sure that every Pokemon you bring with you has a purpose, because you're probably going to have one Pokemon handle an entire team. Almost assuredly, that's going to be the case. So when you bring that Pokemon, not only does it need to work for that, there's a chance you may need to reutilize that Pokemon later in the run. And if you don't, you have to weigh out, okay, is this the right Pokemon for this then? Because am I going to get to the last fight and then I've got this Pokemon that was nice to have on one of the others, but now it's useless and I can't even use it as a backup. So how valuable is that to me at that point? And this was a weird one to try and figure that out, because like I have a team that gets through the Elite Four. I got to Cynthia and I was like, all right, what can I do here? And I was like running numbers and checking, and like I was like, okay, I don't think I can do a setup, because Spiritomb just like, one of the problems with Spiritomb is it's very defensive, has high base stats. So when you stack up, you have to stack up not only to sweep the team. Like if if you are prepping to stack like attack or whatever to sweep the team, you have to be able to get through the team. But you are also trying to get through Spiritomb, which does not have a weakness. Has a ton of defense and stats to basically keep you from one-shotting it in most scenarios. That means you have to survive hits for every setup move that you do. You have to survive the hits to get Spiritomb down. And then you have to still be in good enough of a like a setup to get through the rest of the team. Now, if you've set up enough to take out Spiritomb easily enough, you probably got a pretty good chance. Problem being is that like Cynthia's team is so well, like it's so like versatile and like its typing, because you're talking about a guy with no weaknesses. You're talking about Lucario, which is steel fighting, which has weaknesses but very specific. You've also got a Melodic. It's only water type. That means it's only weak to electric. That's a problem, because that does not correspond with the other Pokemon all the way through. So then you have to have either a Pokemon for that, or you have to have a move that is literally strong enough to take out a Melodic, which is not a like weak, frail Pokemon. You're not going to use an electric the whole way through because you've got Garchomp at the end of that line. Garchomp's part ground. Not going to use an electric stab move for that. Not happening. There's a lot of stuff to figure out. A lot of stuff to figure out. I'll try to talk through some of this whenever I get to the fights later, because I feel like some of these were interesting. Like even the rival fight kind of got a little dicey, because suddenly stuff is bigger and stronger, and you know, I have to handle that. I think the one boon about the rival fight in this game is that it is right at the front, like entrance, not the front entrance. It's the entrance to the Elite Four start inside of the building. So I can go all the way through Victory Road and go to a PC and heal, and then walk over and then do my fight. Whereas a lot of the other ones usually put them right outside of Victory Road Cave, or they're in the cave or whatever. So you're planning to either do all of the fights in there and have to run all the way back to change your team, then run all the way back up the road to then do the fight, or you're planning to like handle all of the like required fights in Victory Road, live through that, and then have the fight with your rival all in one go. So this one was nice in that respect, but I will say the Pokemon that they have is very weird to work around, because like from the last time you fight them, I think the one big difference is that they have Snorlax. Yeah, Snorlax is like the one big difference, but you're talking about just adding a normal type big wall in a group that doesn't really necessarily care about fighting per se. So you can't even just like prep to just take out Snorlax. You just got like, they did a good job of varying teams that you don't have a great chance of picking one type or one Pokemon and going, they will be enough to just set up at the beginning and then just sweep through because of that typing. Grab a shower real quick? Yeah, go for it. Go take that shower, Zio. You've got to get used to taking them at night. Luna's gonna be upset. And someone can give you the perfect tactics. Would you do is lower your opponent's health to 0 before your health hits 0? Exactly. Just, you have to do it multiple times. and then it's okay. Hi Abby, how you doing? I'm hoping I've got this. This has been a heck of a run. I would be ecstatic to get this first time through. I feel like it's probably good that I didn't get this game until like later to do the run so that I can learn before I got to this point. But oh, I would like to put this one behind me, especially with how long I've kind of dragged out stream time and stuff. I've had this game in the back of my mind for a while now. Like really just kind of sitting around. Sitting around and stewing. For sure. Trying to think here. I don't think there's too much else. So I think maybe we go ahead and get started because it's going to be, yeah, it's because it's going to take a little bit of time to do it. And I want to really, especially because I've stepped away from this game for a while now, I want to take it slow and not rush it too hard. Simply because I'm, you know, like I did the planning a while ago. And whenever I do the planning, I have a certain mindset and like, I think about things in that time period that I may not necessarily have in my head right now. So I really need to take things slow so that I'm not messing stuff up. Let's go ahead and switch over to the game. And I will note that there was a few, let me think here. What did I don't even think it was a few. But I see it's been that long. So I went through and I gave myself something in preparation because oh, my buttons are mixed up in my head. I'm gonna have to be careful about that too. I've been playing a lot of games where my bottom face button on the controller is accepting and the right face button is to decline. And it is backwards here, and I don't like that. What did I get? It's something that I can access without having to do so, but what was it? Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Yeah. The expert belt. So this is an item that I would have had to have gone to a guy on multiple different days. And rather than me getting on here and trying to figure out if I can switch dates and so on and so forth and talk to an NPC multiple times, I just gave myself the item that I needed out of that. I don't remember off the top of my head where it is. You can look it up if you want to. The expert belt is just a part of other belts that like you can get from talking to a guy, an NPC, like in the house, and answer questions, or you bring him like a Pokemon or something like that, and you can get like the focus sash and expert belt and so on and so forth. And I think expert belt was like day 3 or 4. So I just, again, this is just like a bypass, something that just takes time. It's not like a fail scenario or a chance scenario. It is a time thing, and I cut that out. I just couldn't remember what it was. Remaxed out candies, so I know I'm going to need to level some things that I haven't really been using. And I didn't want to run out. Didn't need to worry about those. I don't think we need to catch any more Pokemon for these fights. I think we have the options for it. Hey Tara, how you doing? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. I mean, me not streaming doesn't help that. But I don't think I've seen you in a hot minute. This is good to see you. I don't think there was anything new here. I Everything from here has been pickups and such. Berries was just that. I don't think there was anything else. I may have given myself lepa berries. I guess I need to restore PP for the moves. Think there was anything else on there? No. I think the big thing was just the expert belt. So that shouldn't be a huge issue. Now to get through Victory Road, I do need some movement tech to get through, but I don't... See, I looked up a bunch of this beforehand. A lot of this isn't left in my brain. So let me make sure I'm on the right path here. Because I think we're just going north. There's a couple of swimmers in the way. We need surf, strength, rock smash, waterfall, and rock climb. Now I think... Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, I've been trying to be around. Hey, I appreciate it. It's just good to see you more than anything. Oh, I didn't notice that moved. Nice little touch. Odd, but nice little touch. So then if I need that, what did I give to Abby? You've got rock climb, surf, and strength. So I do still need rock smash somewhere, and I'm pretty sure I have waterfall on Harry Gary. Yeah. Did I give? Oh man. All right. Shoot. Okay. I might if I can give rock smash to Nuzlocke, I might just do that so that I can have what I need. Because I don't think I have them set up for any of the fights afterwards. So just to make it easy and not have my movesets all messed up, let's just see if we can. I don't know if they can or not. They can! I saw Rock Smash at the bottom. I was ready to be like, oh, I've already got it. No, it's 5 moves. That's not how that works. Alright. Cool. Alright, so I can close this up for now. There are a couple of weird fights along the way that we need to be careful of. But it should be fine. I should go ahead and start up repels because I don't need to catch anything. Yeah, just start with the max repel, that's fine. Oh, do I still have them going? Oh. I just finished a gym. Why do I have repel going? I don't know. Ooh, yeah, definitely don't trust you. U-turn. Ha, U-turn. Let's see here. What do we have? Is that gonna be? Yeah, it's gonna be a required fight. There's no way U-turn. Let's put Botan in the front. It's probably gonna be a bunch of water Pokemon. Ooh, what are my level caps for this? I think Barry's about 51 cap. That's rough. Considering the last gym was 50 and I have to go through Victory Road, that's tough. Let's try to aim for 49 maybe? No, we're not learning Scary Face. Yeah, just make sure everything's at least 49 for now. I don't remember how many fights we're gonna have to go through because that's long lost ancient knowledge. Oh, I am for 49. I feel like that's safe. I feel like it's iffy. We can move them up to 50, and it shouldn't be a huge problem, but there's a decent chance that I have to do a bunch of same Pokemon fights here. Yeah, this guy ain't turning. This guy is not turning an ounce. Oh, Mantike. That's... Oh, poor thing. Emerade. Mantine. Yeah. Bye-bye. Easy enough. Yeah, I'm glad I went with 49. Because depending on who has to do what fight, this is going to be very XP heavy. Oh boy, okay. That's fine. Ooh, the water's 2 slots deep, so I think I can go probably this way. Go here. Yeah, okay, there we go. And you do turn. Okay, that's good. That means I could try to sneak past you. Okay, we're good there. I don't know what this is. We're gonna pick it up. I think there's one item. I'm gonna try to double check, but I think there's only one item that I want to get, and it's like a flying move booster that I can give to Crobat. But I believe that is up by the Elite Four building. Have you turn, cool. Okay, already up at the waterfall. We're good. All right, sweet. I think we still need all of the moves to get through here. I'm gonna save in case I'm forgetting something very simple. Shoot. I don't have a map. Can I get a map of this? Hopefully. Is there a map on here? Hey, we've got a map. This is gonna be a little roundabout, if I remember properly whenever I looked at it, of how I get through here. This should be okay. The big thing is just gonna be keeping an eye out for required fights and stuff like that. So that's, you don't want to go there. I can, let's see here, go down there. That doesn't lead to anywhere. So I do need to go here. I can't go up and right. I think that just leads me back down to where that one guy was at, so... Where are me repels at? All the way at the top. And I'm going to try to take this step by step. It's going to be weird because I don't know... Like, this route is always weird because I don't know who I'm going to be running into for fights, because you skip a number of them, and then you have this where you have a required fight, and I don't know who it is. Like, how many people have I technically passed? It's like two? Two, maybe? Maybe? It seems like it would probably be this one. I can probably use... I think fighting's my best option here, because I have to deal with a Blissey, a Glalie, and a Magnezone. So yeah, we'll move you into that slot. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is the fight. I think we just Aura Sphere. It's gonna take more than that. Alright, let's do close combat. I think doing the magic was not the right option here. Magnezone should be weak to fighting. Yeah. I'm gonna be checking stuff because I'm currently running a team of mons that I actually can't afford to lose anybody. Okay, if that works there, then I can pretty easily do this to Glalie then. Sweet. Swiggity sweet. Alright. It does mean I'm gonna have to be careful because that's already a lot of XP on Lucario, who's 50. So I can't fight with them too much. This is a dead end up ahead, so we'll just go this way. This puts me into which room? Actually, where am I? I don't know. Alright, no, I need to know. I need to know actually where I'm at. This looks like it is not the room with the water. Just came out of there, so that means I must be in that room. That's where I'm at. I see where I'm at now. I need to head south, I believe. It looks like that's blocked off. The top way is just a roundabout, so it doesn't do me any good anyways. So yeah, I have to go this way. Oh, it's this. Okay, no, this is fine. So we'll push this one down, push this one over, this one down, and then we're free. I need to go down. I don't know if we can get around this guy. Like, is this going to be a required fight? Let me think. So if I push that one down, push one down, that blocks my path. So I almost have to have this fight because I need to get to the left one to push down so I can walk around, break the rock, and then push it back up to get to the right. Otherwise I block my path, which sucks. Okay. What does this person have? Mamoswine, Rampardos. I could. I only worry about Rampardos though. Being rock type solo, should still be able to take it out with Infernape, I believe. Well, I guess the scary part is that Rampardos. What is that one's defense? Shoot! Do not close that tab, please. Because they have like really high attack, but I don't remember what their defense is. Oh, it's like nothing. They have pretty high health, but it's not. Okay. This is fine. I think we. What's your offense like? 114, 118. Mr. Repels is higher. Let's try this for now. Because I need. I almost kind of wish I came in here with a nobody team, so if I lost somebody, it wouldn't matter. But they also wouldn't be as strong or versatile, so... Is there anything else I could do? I could probably use... Well... Gift Surf. I could maybe use Abby. That way it's a little bit safer. Because the Surf should still be good. I'll definitely be faster, and you don't have the special defense for that, which is fine. Switch to Rampardos. I think we still just Surf. That should be fine. Mothim is a bug flying? Is that another one of the 5 billion? Yeah, it's a bug flying. I don't have anything here that I can use, but I mean, what's... Does Mothim have a... It won't be stabbed though. Say we just try, because I think it's weak as is. Oh, toxic? Whatever. Yeah, get rid of it. Get it out of here. Go ahead and heal that immediately. This side of things. Get rid of that, and we'll go ahead and... I should have bought more potions, it seems. That's okay. Yeah, so this lets me go down, break the rock, and then push it back up. Looks like another forced fight, probably. Which is now Clefable Torterra. Grass Ground. So here's the... Torterra is not a good thing for me to run up against right now. The high defensiveness of this Pokemon, them not being a slouch for attack, means that I'm kind of spooked. Because if it throws a ground move on Infernape, which is not defensive, it would probably be in a really bad spot. Lucario also cannot be out there for that. I don't want Golduck to be out there either. I could switch afterwards to like Harry Gary or Zubux after Clefable goes down. So let's start with this. Oh no, was it the water temple? It's not a required fight? It is. This is rude. Okay. Rude, very, very incredibly rude. Welcome back from the water temple. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You know what? I'm gonna taunt you so you can't use... Yeah, no reflect. I definitely don't want to see that. Mach Punch. Meteor Mash? What the heck was that move? Okay, your Torterra is 48. I'm gonna run just like a really baseline number because I want to see if my Infernape at 50 can handle a Torterra at level 48 in one hit, because I don't think it's gonna happen. No, I don't know what moves they have. I think the scariest thing would be is if they had Earthquake, and that will just do me in. Like, big time. So I think I have to switch. And we will utilize... I think Harry Gary. Well, it was Earthquake. We would have died. Hands down. Okay. So they'll be a little bit weaker with their moves. They shouldn't have anything super effective here, I don't think, unless they have like a rock move sort of, but it won't be stab. It will be weakened by Intimidate. I've got 4 times damage with Ice Fang while not stab. That is still, it's a lot of multiplication, you know? Please just get in 1. If it's not in 1, I can probably be okay still, but flinch. Whoa, now we're really good. Now we're fine. Honestly, putting on the evening wear was a lot like the puzzles in the water table. Oh no. Oh no. Why is that? It's horrible. Okay. Cleared on that. Hi David Jonas, how you doing? Sorry I'm a little late on the response there. I'm weighing out 5 million options. Sometimes I get a little lost in it. I apologize. Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Is that another fight already? Like really? The other way does not lead out. See, I do need to go up to Old Man Jenkins here. What is your Pokemon in case you're a required fight? I can't actually... Who are you on this list? You gonna tell me you're a veteran? Huh? You know what? Not a fight? Fine by me. We're gonna heal. Still got a dodgy lower back, right leg. A pair of sweats that have 4 extra holes in them, aka comfy. Oh no. Yeah, I know your back and your legs and bother. Is it just work? Did like work like get to you or whatever? Cause you some problems? Am I? Oh, that's right. This has a down spot. And then we can go up this way. And I think this is going to be a required fight with him. That leads over to some stairs on the right, then that leads back around. Okay. What is your team? Just fighting, or are you a freak? A champ. Okay. That's not bad. I would say we probably just send Zoo Books out. Ooh, but if he's got a rock move, this could be bad for Zoo Books. Shoot. I think I slept weird and was tight because of it, then did the stupid thing of carrying on like nothing was wrong. I probably just heard it enough. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. As a stubborn person that does things that I'm like, I'm fine, I'm in pain, I understand. Then also a lot of extra weight, yeah. Yeah. That'll do it. I don't... He probably has a rock move. I don't know if I have a safe option outside of that. Because, like, Zoopugs will take the fighting move like a champ, rock move not so much. Harry Gary also won't like that. I could throw Harry Gary out to just throw the Intimidate, and then I could just... Well, I won't have a flying move then, because I don't think Harry Gary has one of those. That's not what I wanted to do. No, you do not. I'd basically be waterfall spamming more than likely. Here, let's do a check. Let's see if a single fly will be enough. Let's say you are 49 at least. We're going up against a champ, if I spell it properly. It is level 48, I believe. I do not one-shot you. I can two-shot you, though. I do have to survive a hit. What about Gary? It would be 3 shots with Gary. I think we still start with Zubooks. No, I think we start with Harry Gary. Just even if it's for the Intimidate specifically. Because then it becomes less of a problem, and Harry Gary's also only gonna be 1 time weak to the rock. Oh, I hate this. Are both of these on my team later? I think they are. I'm almost positive they are. Yeah. Yeah, they're both important. Okay. Alright. Let me save. Okay. Alright, Machamp. Gary. If I Dragon Dance, does it become 2? No. Let's just try with a waterfall. We are first, we might get a flinch anyways. Ooh, I think we got it. Ooh, 2 hits too. Okay. Oh, it's actually better than I thought. Alright, well, not trivialized what I thought was going to possibly be a slight problem. Alright, so we're in the water section here. South side. I was literally about to ask if my repel wear off. Did I forget? To 3 more steps. Just 3 more. Just catch the rock, Giga Chat it. I don't know about that. That might be a bad time. Outside is a dead end. This is gonna be a forced fight, which is kind of poopy doo doo. So let's see here. If it's the one right after the Machamp, it is probably the Psychic. Looking at Chimecho, Absol, Dusk Noir. So we basically have a monotype Psychic, then Dark, then Ghost. Chimecho should pretty much just go down. Its stat pool is abysmal, if I remember properly. So I'm not too worried about Chimecho. Oh gosh, poor thing. It's got a 425 total. Special defense is actually not too bad. Yeah, it's not a great mon. I think the big thing is that I have to handle Absol in the middle of this. So I need like a good fighting move. I don't have a bug. I think anybody has a fighting move or a dark move other than, I mean, you've got one. You don't have a dark. You do, but you're not going to help with the others. You do, but I guess you wouldn't be weak to it. Need somebody with good defense. They're all about equal. They're all just about equal. There's like a variance of like 10 points. Alright. Either way, Jamaica has to go down. I say we go with Harry Gary. And then when Absol comes out, what's your stats like, Absol? Because they're lower levels, so it's not huge. I just really can't afford to lose anything. Defense isn't super high. Health isn't super high. Could probably attrition you down. It's the physical damage I'm worried about. So maybe instead, what we do is we send in Botan. Yeah, I think we send in Botan, let them use Bite or Crunch, whatever it is right now. And then whenever Absol comes out, I can switch to Gary to Intimidate. So that we're not worried about really big hits. Double Edge? From Chime Mech? What? Why? Why? Alright, switch in Harry Gary. Intimidate. Sucker Punch, so we didn't take any damage. It was a free switch in. I'm happy with that. Let's try a Dragon Dance. Maybe we'll catch... Ooh, it's a double teaming. Okay, that's not the best thing, but as long as we hit. Yeah, we're good. And then we're boosted for Dust Noir, which means we can just bite. Mean Look, fine. Easy, easy, fine. 0% a problem. I'm completely okay with that. Alright. Let's see here. I think there is one more. Yeah, so what we need to do here is we need to go up this way and go up the waterfall. We're going to have path here and another required fight, unfortunately. Who's your team? There's a lot of required fights on this. Luminion and then Rapidash. So I guess Botan into Golduck? I guess? No, that's I need Super Potion, not Super Repel. My bad. Another quick save. Double? No, this isn't a double team. This is a solo person. That means that it's including the people around the edge, which is a double team, a solo, and then this will be... I don't know who this is. Because that was definitely the Psychic. The double team down there. I mean, I guess this could be the Ace Trainer with a Rhydon and Carnivire. So I guess I'll plan for Ground Rock. Ground Rock! I'm gonna save. I'm gonna give myself a possible gimme if this is like a weird startup and I just actually don't know who this is. The Hope. It's a dragon person. That doesn't look like a dragon person. It looks like one of the elites. What? Okay. Alright. Okay. So if they're gonna be... This is not the right people for this at all. I would have started with Harry Gary. Oh my god, they're dragon dancing. Go down to 1, please. Thank you. It's just Gabite. Okay. It's not full Garchomp. Not full stats. Alright. We're fine. It's fine. We're good. this way. This puts us on the other map again. Here, I believe there is a required fight with the old man. Gosh dang it! What do you have? All right, he's got Porygon Z, Tangrowth, and Empoleon. Alright, let's use Bardock, I guess. Tangrowth, what are your stats? Are you defensive? Like, what is happening here? You have so much health and defense. No. Do I teach you? One flamethrower on me. This might be the spot to use it though. Like, I'm not scared of a grass move from Tangrowth, but I don't... What does this guy learn? Gen 4. It has a rock move. Why? Why do you have that? Disgusting. Tuh. I hate it. Tuh. I hate that. And then an Empoleon, which I think I can just use a fighting move on. I think this will be fine. I need it to have a special attack move because Flame Wheel's not gonna cut it here. Alright. Hi Lexi, how you doing? How was Christmas? It was good. Saw family, did a little bit of traveling around to go do that and everything. But good times. How was your Christmas? Save it again real fast. We're almost out of this cave, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Alright, we're going to... I don't want to mess around with Porygon Z doing something weird. Oh, switch to Empoleon right away, huh? About that. About that. Can I one-shot you, or is this going to be bad? Empoleon, you have a 46. Aye. Close combat, we'll take care of it. Okay. Bye-bye. Get out of here. We are down 2 sets of damage. We'll probably get a rock move thrown at us. I'm going to switch in... Abby for just like a hot second. Oh, toxic. Oh, that's fun. Not. Anything cool if your fam does presents? We don't really do presents. We stopped that a long time ago. I think the one thing that I got this year is I got a Lego bonsai tree because they wanted to like do something because they don't like not doing anything. But yeah, Lego bonsai tree's cool. I'll do that here soon enough. I'm okay with having a lot. I'm okay with having. No, I'm okay having a lot of pain in my jaw, and I'm scared it's my upper wisdom teeth. Oh no. Very much when it rains, it pours time right now. I'm so sorry. That does suck. That does suck. I hope. I don't know. Like, I hope it goes away on its own. It's not actually a big problem, and maybe just something's going on. But if not the case, I hope you can get something figured out so you can get that taken care of sooner rather than later. I know that's the kind of pain that just like it makes your whole body feel sick and bad and headaches and whatever else. So like I get that for sure. Overall good. That's good at least. Had a really nice Christmas. Good. Got a really sick pad control. Alright, hold on. I have the internet. Hold on, I have the internet. Oh. What's on the controller? Because I'm looking at it. And from most of these, you've got graphics on there. What kind of graphics you got on there? Purple Evolution one? I knew it was going to be Eevee. I like one of the ones that showed up was an Eevee, and I was like, she's got an Eevee one. It may not be Eevee straight up, but it's an Eevee of some kind. Wireless, I like purple, white evolutions. Oh. Good. That's cool. That's nice. Having a good controller is always good. Is always good to have. Oh my goodness, I hate a bad controller. Man, I still remember like the first time I got an Xbox, and I was never an Xbox kid, and holding an Xbox controller in my hands felt so foreign. And then I got rid of the Xbox. I was like, I'm a PlayStation kid, I guess. I don't know. It's cool that you got the Lego Bonsai as well. Like, that's nice. It's very pretty. I like that you can switch out the top to have like the cherry blossoms on the top. Like, oh, very cool. That's a good swap option for sure. Like 4 Lego set knockoffs this year. Hey man, if they click together and make a thing, that's fine. They're little frogs. I love it. That's cute. I like that. Alright, Abby, you've got to get off the field. It is very dangerous for you. But we're going to put Bardock back out, so it's probably going to be a grass move. Yep, Power Whip, not too bad. Flamethrower should handle this. Yeah, okay, cool. Go ahead and just use a Hyper Potion. We're just going to restock on Hyper Potions when we get up to the place anyways. I think that's probably what I'll do. One is like a moonflower. Ooh, that is nice. Crescent moon with lots of flowers on it. You have to, you need to send me what these look like. I don't care if it's like in my Discord server or just like DMs or whatever, but I want to see what these look like. Because Lord knows I could probably search it up, but I would probably get 50 different variations, and I won't know which one it is. Past this guy. Is there like a climbing spot? Yeah. If I go over here, I can just climb this way. Why is he here? I don't wanna. Alright, do I need to go up through this way, or do I need to go to the west? Let me... Oh boy. 1, 2, 3. 3's a dead end. That just goes up to an item. I don't need to go west. I do need to go this way. That means I have to fight this person. Alright. It says a Gibble, a Swablu, and a Gabite. Oh, well, I mean, that's actually simpler than the other person. Come on, Harry Gary. Go ahead and save, just in case I'm wrong for some reason. I'll send them to you. Also plan to send some photos just in my Discord as well. I just haven't because lazy. I getcha. I understand that sentiment. I don't know if you've seen my Discord recently, but I've barely posted. So I get it. Alright, Ice Fang. Yeah. And clear. Okay, so I think this puts us through all the fights in here. Should just be able to head out. And Pokemon League is right here. I'm gonna go up the waterfall. Alright, I'm gonna save right here first. Just in case. Because what I need to do is I need to come inside and I need to not go straight for it. Whenever I walk in front of that guy in front of that doorway, that's when my fight with my rival starts. So I need to be prepped before then. I need to make sure I wrap around this as much as possible. Oh, I got a sneeze coming up. Oh, where's my... Ah, I'm muted in time. I'm a genius. So dexterous. No, not really. I don't need any extra Pokeballs. I do want to stock up on potions. Let's make sure that we have antidotes aplenty, paralyze heals, and stuff like that. I don't know that I really need them in here, but I want to have at least 10 of each because I don't want to be in there and find out that I have an entire team of like poisoned idiots and then I can't do anything about it. I don't need those. That's all we need from here. Alright, before I do any switching, let me do this. Oh, where is... outside, where's this at? Okay. There's a sky plate that I need to go pick up. Should be here. Somewhere. South of the Western Pokeball statue at exit from Victory Road. I have an app for this. There is an app for this on my Pokewatch. I'm not going to be dumb and forget about this again. It's a hidden item. Is it the bottom of the waterfall? 'Cause it's it says south of that. Oh, my repel's off. Hold on. Throw a little one on. Ooh, okay, so there's another statue here. All right. I get you. No, I get you. I see you. Why is it repeating? Hello? Not showing anything. Am I crazy? I've used this thing before. Not like getting any blips to show up. What? I literally was gonna start checking the ground, and I just turn and click one spot, and it's just there. It wasn't on the thing though. Did I have it like perfectly aligned so it was underneath the crosshairs like every time I did it? I don't know. I don't know. Thank you for the blessing. It's that song. It's that song. I do want to get other music on here, but I don't, like, I use YouTube and I don't Ugh, I don't want it to be stuff that's going to disappear. And I don't want it to be stuff that I'm going to be copyrighted on. So like I want it to be game music, but finding game music that is on YouTube, like legitimately, not common. Not common at all. Alright, so we have sky plates. Let me pull up my plans. But where dominate? No, it's just rival fight. Okay. I need to get a couple of changes in the Pokemon lineup. I need Rotom. I think Rotom is going to replace Botan. I've got Gyarados already, Infernape, Crobat, Lucario already. I need Houndoom. That's going to be replacing this one. Stardew Valley music is always my basic go-to for... Oh, that is true. I need to get a couple of good games that have... Like, I want this vibe. I always want the Persona vibe of some kind. Like, I want Animal Crossing, but man, you know Nintendo is a blipping that off the map anytime it starts catching wind that its music's on there. Boop, gone. You know it doesn't want that on there. On YouTube or whatever, so like, what a pain. Nintendo's like, hey, excuse me, that's our Animal Crossing music? Nerds? Wow, hey, take it easy. Alright, let me make sure items are all off of these Pokemon. I don't care what it is, it's coming with me. Down. Shouldn't be any helds there. Nope. Okay, so we're good there. I'm gonna run a heal first and foremost just to make sure everybody is topped off, just in case. We're actually making really good time today. I wasn't sure how long Victory Road would take, to be honest, so kind of glad it's not didn't take too long. Then we need to go through our held items. Let's go to the bottom. Skyplate needs to go on to Crobat. I need the Expert Belt. So the funny thing is I need the Expert Belt for my fire Pokemon most often. Because I don't have a fire boosting item. There's not, unless I go in like whatever battle tower is, there's not a fire boosting item. And I'm not gonna cheese a battle tower item because I have to do fights and I could lose Pokemon that way. But at that same rate, I don't want to lose Pokemon that way, so I'm not gonna do battle tower. It's just frustrating. Do I have any of the other plates? Fist plate. Quick Claw, Magnet. Magnet I need to give. Zips up. I would like a Quick Claw for Harry Gary. The other two may already have their held items. Let me double check them. Bardock, what are you holding? He has Fist Plate, is that correct? Yep. And then Lucario, do you have Shell Bell? Yes, okay. Alright, I'm going to double check levels. Barry should be level 51 cap. Yeah, okay. I'm going to save before I do anything else. I don't want to mess up levels after doing all this and having to go back outside and do all that shkadoodles. Yeah, I will get more music on here at some point. Thankfully, I could probably listen to Persona music for a millennia and still be happy, but, you know, I know other people like it. There may come a day where people go, alright, Kashi, we've been listening to Persona for a long time. Can we mix it up a little bit? I'm like, no, I don't want to. Though, to be honest, the reason it's on loop for this stuff is because I don't want like these older games music. Like it's fine, but some of the music, whenever you get stuck on it for a long time, is just I would want to rip my ears off, and I'm being distracted by like paying attention to like what I'm fighting with. Whenever it becomes newer games and the music picks up a little more, it's a little better tuned. Like whenever I get to Switch era, at that point I could probably say, yeah, we'll just let the music run from the game. That's not a problem. But it's part of the reason why I took the grueling effort to set up my split audio. Yeah. I fully understand that. Like I would like for it to be on the VOD too, if I can, so that the VOD isn't just silence. But it is an option if I'm like concerned and I just like give up one day on that. I know how to set it up. I just haven't. I don't even think it's because lazy. I think it's just because I'm doing the best to keep it on the VOD if I can. I'm doing something. Candies. 51. I'm gonna have to be careful because I don't know that I wrote, like, usually whenever I do these, I do like a full-on like moveset layout. And I think I was so wrapped up in other stuff, I didn't do that. And I'm gonna have to check that. I'm already seeing one discrepancy that I've caused by teaching Flamethrower to Infernape. Because he used to have Flame Wheel. And I don't know if that changes anything. Work on some Cobblemon stuff. Teehee. Don't you teehee at me. No, that's cool. Enjoy your lurk. Have fun getting Cobblemon stuff together. I look forward to seeing that come up. Actually, this will be in like good timing for Cobblemon to come up because we might be finishing this today. And if we lose, then maybe I take a small break from it before we come right back to it, but we'll see. It's good timing though. Ruru. I still want to keep them going, don't get me wrong, but like I've been pushing these hard and I've been very successful so far. Honestly, more than I thought I would be whenever I first started them out. I thought it might be like a thing I did and I did poorly and then I would just stop, but you know, sometimes. Let me double check. I don't think I took Air Slash for you. I'm sure there's somewhere I can show that like I probably use. Surely I use something other than fly. No, okay, well, Air Slash is inaccurate, so we're just gonna keep with the Wing Attack. Also, I think Z-Books just doesn't have enough special attack to make that worthwhile. Yes. Oh no, do I? Oh shoot. Shoot. I'm literally going through all my notes because I have to check to see if I... You know what? Learn Extreme Speed. I can reteach you Swords Dance because they should have more of that already. And I don't see where I need it. I don't think. I don't think. At least if anything, if you're out and you need a hyper priority move, then you have it. All right, we're all at level 51. Hooray! Yippee! I think our first Pokemon is Rotom. I'm going to make this our save. And I need to check real quick here. The very first fight I have myself pinned down is using Flame Wheel from Infernape. And I have to make sure that I'm not putting myself in a bad position. Okay, it's the same. The one I'm using has the same defense and special defense, so that doesn't matter. Is there anywhere else that I have Infernape listed as using that? No. Most of it's close combats. Honestly, Flamethrower is better than Flame Wheel at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna double check the moves before each fight because I don't have it listed out like I usually would to confirm in my switches and all that. Just small notes, which was dumb of me. I got caught in the moment, but. Okay, so that's there. I know Crobat has Fly, I know Infernape has Close Combat, I know Gyarados has Waterfall, I know Rotom has Thunderbolts. Alright, so those are good. Let me just check the others just real fast. I do have to do some item switches, that's fine. Aura Sphere, that's still there. Switch that and that's fine. I know Gyarados has Dragon Dance. And Waterfall, Dragon Dance and Waterfall. Houndoom will have Crunch whenever we get to the level he needs it, which is fine. I think it has Bite right now. And if it's Bite, then it'll be Crunch in time, that's fine. Crunchy. Sort of Thunderbolts, Close Combats, Flies, Ice Fangs. Yep. Okay, so I think moves are... That's probably why I didn't do it, because their moves are pretty much fine. I just have to learn Crunch at some point, and the rest of it's pretty much already set. So that's okay. I think I just saved. I don't trust myself. I'm saving right now anyways. But yeah. Let's go ahead and fight our rival, and then see how we do. Alright, so they should be starting with a Staraptor. It does have Intimidate, but we don't care because we're going to be using a special attack move. And this should take it out in one. Alright. Roserade. I think my best option here is Houndoom. Shadow, because of the I think the Shadow Ball specifically was like a problem. The Dark helps me resist that, so I'm not in like a big bad situation. Flamethrower here. That should get it. Yeah, okay. Alright, who's next? Heracross. I do need to switch. I think with your typing, we just send out Zubooks. Yeah, because yeah, that's right. Close combat's the problem here. I need to double this up real quick. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. Oh goodness. Not like this. Thank you. All right. I want to make sure I can keep an eye on the move pools at the same time that I'm looking at my notes. Okay. So I think here I can just fly. Yeah. I missed. And he missed with Rock Slide. That, wow. Okay, well, if that's the only fly that we miss in this run, I'll be very happy. A lot of contingency on fly not missing at that 95 accuracy, which is spooky. So for Snorlax here, I think on this I either get a Body Slam or a Crunch. But I should be safe enough to switch in Bardock. Because it won't be Earthquake. Which is the biggest problem. Oh, why would you do that to me? Alright, I should still be faster. Oh, shoot. I have to take the chance. I'm not faster anymore? Well, that's not good. Oh, I known you were gonna... Okay, well, that's... That really messes with a lot of stuff here. That messes with like a lot of stuff here. Boy. Okay. Can't believe I got Body Slam paralyzed on the swap. I do have Infernape in a couple of places. For this fight setup. That's not good. So this does cause problems because I have Infernape running fire on the first one, and then I've got him being a close combat fighter later on. And now I have to replace that, and replacing somebody with close combat and doing a fire move is kind of a rough slot to replace, especially because they are stab in both of those. Paralyzed literally... I can't believe Paralyzed brought me lower than... Then again, I guess the stat doesn't matter if I get halved at... This is what I get, that, and then I get... Like, what, one stage down or something like that? I don't remember exactly how that works. Basically, it gets halved, so I get 130, and then... The old Snorlax is... Snorlax still shouldn't be faster than me. At that rate, like, even at half. What does... See, now I have to look this up, because now I feel like something's not right. Because I wouldn't have tried to do that move if I thought I was slower. Speed is reduced to 50% of its previous value. Yeah, so how did he outspeed me? Because Snorlax is still immensely slow. Like, we're talking like 46 speed. Whereas, like, having my 130 Infernape speed is still... I mean, that's what? Like 65? Yeah, it's still 65. That's still like 20 points higher than him. Like maybe... Not even if I cut the base stat. It's still faster than him. How did he outspeed me? There's like no reason he should have outsped me with that. It's not like it has priority. Close combat doesn't have lowered priority. There's nothing in its ability that helps. It just has immunity. Blaze doesn't make me any slower. There's no held item. Something is wrong. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Let me check the generation specific just to make sure. I mean, unless I got fully paralyzed and I didn't notice. But I don't remember getting any animation. And then it was very suddenly like... Let me double check here. Okay, so I switched, got body slammed, got paralyzed. I did close combat. And then he went first. How did you outspeed me? Does close combat reduce my speed? So I thought it was just my defenses. I've swept with it, and I would have been slower and would have been a problem in the past. So that can't be it. It's just the defenses. Okay. I don't think that's correct. So the reason I'm looking at this so thoroughly is I'm gonna give myself a retry on this, because in no world should Snorlax outspeed my Infernape with only half speed. And I just switched it in, so it's not like it had anything from any other Pokemon. Yeah, there's just no reason for it. That's wild. Okay. Well, not often I do this, but if I could find a reason why Snorlax would have outsped me, maybe. If it had a freaking Quick Claw and it was like boing boing, gave itself Quick Claw, you know, go first anyways, maybe. Had an extra item for speed, had like a choice scarf or something stupid. I don't know. Maybe. There ain't no way it outspent me. So I didn't perish. I lost Infernape to Snorlax, and so here's what I was going through. Is I switched in Infernape, I got body slammed and then paralyzed. And I was like, that sucks. I have to hope paralyzed doesn't proc. So I did close combat. And then Snorlax went first. Now I know paralyze halves my speed, but having Infernape speed is not lower than Snorlax. It's not. So he went before me, and there's no reason that he should have. 0% reason for that. So I'm giving myself a one more. And I'm going to redo the whole fight. I'm not just going to resurrect Infernape and say, well, I should have, because Infernape obviously wasn't there for the rest of the fight, and it should have been. I should have had to play it out. But there's no reason for me to have Infernape with all its speed be slower than Snorlax at half. Like, it would have to be like a quarter of its speed almost, or a third or something. And no, Valif is fine. I knew what you meant. But yeah, like I don't usually do it for those sorts of things. But like, he doesn't have Quick Claw. He doesn't have another item or ability that makes it faster. It literally just for no reason outsped me, and I feel like that's of the game being bad about something for some reason. I don't know why. But that ain't it. Okay, so let's try to do this again. This was Thunderbolt for you. Last time it switched to Roserade next. Let me get my stuff back to where it was. And then we switched to Houndoom because of the Ghost move, and we don't want to have any extra damage on Infernape. Okay, Flamethrower here. Heracross, which we switched to Zubux because of the close combat it's going to do. That decreases its defenses. We're going to fly. Okay. This is normal. Snorlax. Switch to Infernape. Lay it out nice and slow. Get body slammed. Okay, I already know it's going to try to outspeed me again, because this is literally exactly how this played out last time. So maybe I should have moved around. I guess the thing is clocked in for this to happen. Unless I, like, switch its system, because I don't know. Alright, I switch to you at the end of this? I do, so I need Gyarados to have HP to handle Rapidash. I don't want it to be paralyzed. Let's see if we can do this before I go with getting weird about it. Close combat for you. Should knock you out. Rapidash. We're going to do a switch here to Harry Gary. Probably eat a Fire Blast. Yeah. Waterfall. Oh, that's rude as heck. You missed. Good job. Empoleon. What are you about to do here? Honestly, I don't think you have a great move here, to be honest. I could probably do a little bit of damage here just to bide the time. Also, I don't want you having some super powered brine coming out against somebody that doesn't resist this properly. Alright, critical hit. Cool, sweet. So let's switch to this. It's fine. And then we'll do a close combat here. Get rid of you. Alright, cool. Alright, so I played around it with Snorlax outspeeding. It's not how that's supposed to be. But that would have been the way I would have done the fight if I knew the game was going to be funky. So I apologize if anybody thinks this blemishes the actual record of this. I don't care. I personally don't care. Hey things, how you doing? Yes, Professor Shock. I'm using my brain. Using my brain to realize that the game is wrong. like actually wrong. As you start getting, wait, what is it? What? Doing so well. What about you? Good. I'm doing well with myself. Doing good myself. Like if you. My brain trailed off. I started reading, was like, hold. Wow, how were your holidays? Thanks. That's what I wanted. How you doing? How was holidays? That's the question I wanted. But I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I was very close to not streaming today, to be completely honest, because I was feeling a little off, but that was because I was doom scrolling, and I knew the cure was to stop doom scrolling and stream. So here we are. There are 5-foot shark plushies at Walmart right now. Oh my gosh. 5 feet? I mean, I'm a tall guy in that. That's a big shark. How much is this? How much is this dang shark? That's a vacuum cleaner. That's not funny, Lexi. I'm just kidding. That's a vacuum cleaner. Hello? Gosh. 5 foot. Which oh my gosh, how am I even gonna find this thing? Which one is it? I have no idea, but I need one. Becky's on top tier. I have one. I don't remember which one I have, but the one I've had for a number of years, and it's done. Oh, it's been so good. I wish I remember what. If anybody ever wants to know what my vacuum cleaner is, I'll tell you. But it's been really good. I have a dog that sheds. Oh, immensely. I know everybody talks about it, but literally every time I bring Ryder over somewhere, they're like, "Man, Ryder does shed." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." Which one is it? These are all so tiny. Can I search like? We're back at the vacuums again. I don't think it wants me to find this shark. I think it's trying to make a liar out of you, and I hate it for doing that. Blahage. Is it a blahage? Christmas gift last year? Wait, I want puppy pics? I don't know if I want to share puppy pics because I feel like that's all I have pictures of, and it would be that would be possible trace me down type information, to be honest. So we'll see. We'll see if I decide to share puppy pics at some point. He's an older pupper though, but he's still a baby. Oh, I think this is it. Is this the one? No, it's not. Is it? No, that's definitely not it. What in the world? It does not want to show me like what I want to see. I don't know. It's being rude, so we're just gonna. I'll try to look later. I don't know. 'Tis being a cruel mistress. Looking forward to. Yeah, I can't find it either. Walmart has lied. But yeah, I don't want to dox myself. Like there's a couple places where I have posted my pupper online, and for sure it's just me, and probably for sure has my face in one of the pictures. But what I could share is that he is a yellow lab mix, not on the like super big side or anything. He the baby. Where am I at here? Save real fast because I don't remember if I saved. And Burnape needs to have the expert belt, so we're gonna switch that to you. Nope, not the Pokemon, the item. Gosh dang it. I'm doing this all wrong. You, item, take. Good. Bardock, item, give. Goodness gracious. I saw a video of them. Love Yellow Labs. Oh, I see. He's such a baby. I love my boy. I love my boy so much. He is so. He's not even like a super high energy lab. Like he's so chill. I love him so. He's such a good boy. He really is such a well-behaved good boy. It's okay. It's like me with Eris, but Eris is too cute. I have to share her. I get it. I understand. I have an orange husky pit mix. Oh. I don't know if I've seen a mix like that before. I have to. All right, hold on. I have the internet. I want to see what one of these kind of looks like. See if I can find one, just like get an idea. Oh, I see. Oh, what cute babies. What cute babies. That husky, but it's got that big old pibble face. Like you babies. Also, hi Kude, how you doing? I'd send a picture if I could. I get it. Not that you don't have to. I understand. I have a pit and a bulldog mix. Ooh, cute babies. Big dumb cute babies. I don't know, like every dog's different, but I love their big dumb stupid heads. When they got those big wide heads, I'm just like, you're just a big dumb baby. Not that they are actually dumb, but I'm like, oh goodness gracious. Alright, expert belts. For you, Houndoom, do you need something for this fight? think so. I think I verified that you're okay without it. So I'm gonna give you at least something. Metronome's not really gonna work. Could give you choice specs. You're not gonna use anything other than flamethrower. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do choice specs. I don't have it marked for that, and this might be dangerous. But I don't have him doing anything other than that one attack. So I think here it's fine. Other fights, choice specs have to come off. Everybody's healed. I think we're good. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do these fights. Oh, well, big babies are so cute. Yeah. I don't know how to send a picture. Oh yeah, yeah. Discord would be the main way. If you don't have like mine, you can still like join like my Discord, which is down below, and socials and exclamation point Discord still, I believe. If you want to pull that, you can post it in there. But I will never make anybody share IRL images because I know how that be. You join the Discord? Ooh, goody! Oh, that means I have to wave at you. Load faster, Discord. Oh, well, look who else joined. There's not a lot going in there. Please don't worry about this being like a new thing you have to keep up with. It's not like that. 100% it is not like that. Very low maintenance Discord. Immensely low maintenance Discord. Holocaust wear support. Oh. Don't you that? That's crazy. That's like stalker talk. I'm just kidding. Is it in puppy pick now? Oh, then hold on, back to Discord. Started a thread there. Ah, cool. This will work for now. Let me see the baby. Oh, what a cute baby. What a cute baby. Thank you for sharing pics of the fuzz boy, the fuzz girl. I don't know if you said it was boy or girl. They're a cutie either way. I know it hides everything else. If you go to rules and roles, you can throw a emote on the message in there, and that'll give you all the other channels and stuff. So, not huge thing. Just noting, because I know it's I don't know. Sometimes I get on Discords and I'm like, where's the what is it? Where's the thing? Some of them have been complex. I thought I was gonna have to do a Rubik's Cube, but I was like, I don't know. Was it good to join Discords? Literally mine too. Yeah, I get overwhelmed with following too many people, joining too many Discords, so on and so forth. I end up putting on a bunch of mutes because I literally will have like social breakdowns. So I fully understand. That's why I don't ever push anybody towards it. But I just like I keep mine low maintenance. So if you want to post a thing or whatever else or tag or put, it'll be in there, and it won't be hard for me to find because it'll be in there, and you can tag me, and it doesn't have to be DMs and weirdly like one-to-one. That's it. I'm not like in there posting stuff every day and doing stuff and whatever else. So I just want it to be low maintenance in an area where you can put stuff and get a hold of me if need be. If DMs is not the way, you know what I mean? That's it. Name is it Tiber or Tiber? Tiber. Sin picks on me. It's fine. It's really not a problem. Maybe I can figure out how to like move it or something. If not, then man, whatever. Dogs in the welcome is not a problem. Thai bear. Okay. Thai bear. We break in rules by DMing the streamer. Wow, did we? That's not really breaking the rules. It's just like sometimes it's like a DM, like it's got to be a DM. The other times it's just like, I don't know, I'm just gonna tag you on thing and leave it somewhere, you know? Tiber. Okay, gotcha. That was my bad. I think I probably had it right at some point, and then recircled back and tried to say it in a fancy, weird way. Pokemon need to switch around. On the Elite Four, Aaron first. I think we start with Houndoom. So let's move Ruru up to the front. When I DM a streamer, I do it outside of related to the community. Yeah. Alright, let me save like this. I did the held items, so those are handled. Houndoom's in the first slots. We should be good. Alright. This one was one that was weird, and I thought I could figure out a way to sweep it, maybe, because of the types of Pokemon that they have, but I couldn't find a good sweep, so we're gonna have to do a little switching. This one should just be a flamethrower. Okay, down in one. Alright, Heracross. This is another close combat situation, I believe. Again, bear with me. I'm trying to take this slow so I don't mess up, because it's been a little bit since I did the planning for this, and I need to make sure I do this properly. Zubooks again because of close combat. Yep. Didn't want it to be Stone Edge, but you have to plan around that. I think he critically hit me. I don't think this wants me to win. I really don't think this wants me to win this run. I do need Crobat for later. How many people do I have Crobat set up for? Shoot. There's at least one, maybe two more places that I need Crobat for. This is kind of spooky, I'm not gonna lie. Shoot. Okay. This is going very Stone Edge crit, really? Alright, let's see what we can do. I'm an idiot. I didn't level my Pokemon. Because I thought I planned for being able to, like... Yeah, I didn't level my Pokemon. Gosh dang it. Alright, this one is a bit of a rule breaker. Because this is me going, oh, I got crit, oh no. But this is going to mess with the rest of the fights anyways, because I think Ruru has like one or two Pokemon that is a very exact number. Whenever I do the damage, they have to be at level for the fight. So, please forgive me. I got caught talking, and I shouldn't have. And I'm literally giving myself a gimme here. Alright, what's my level cap for this? Is it 53 for this one? Gosh dang it. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I don't want to do this, and I feel like the last one I think is wasn't so much of a gimme so much as like that's mechanics not working properly in the game. This one I kind of have to figure out the levels so they didn't do that properly, and that's partially on me, but it's like they have to be at level or else the planning doesn't work. So my apologies if this seems like I'm cheating. Where am I at here? Yeah, they should have been 53. They should have had 2 more levels. Ah, boy. I gotta pay attention. I gotta lock in a little bit. This is like the important part of the game. I gotta lock in a little bit here. Goodness. Like a random poll question such as if I was saying something, gosh dang. Oh, that was in relation to your previous, yeah, like a random poll question. If you could talk to any species of an animal, what would you choose? Yeah, I mean, like, just whatever. Pokemon's far too complicated for me. So, like, Pokemon, calm mind. I don't think I use taunt at any point. Or Mach Punch no matter, but I prefer to keep that. Calm mind, I mean, that would be Flamethrower. I don't know that I have a point where I do a stack. I don't know. I think we taunt. I think we get rid of taunt. Just in case I want that move. I doubt I'm going to use it though. But yeah, like it's like on like the base end, there's a lot of like side stuff to learn, and it's not as complicated once you like start to kind of look at it and you know what to look for. But whenever you don't know what to look for, it's like, I don't know, they've got a bunch of stats and numbers and like types and everything, blah, blah, blah. And don't get me wrong, I run calcs for the fights to see how things are going to play out, to see if like a Pokemon could take a hit or can't take a hit, or like, can you survive if you are this level? I double check my typings because dual typings can be confusing as heck until you've been doing this for years and years, and then suddenly you just remember all of it, you know, that sort of thing. Like there's all sorts of information that just like, it's an information based game once you get into it. On the flip side though, you could totally bypass a lot of that by being over leveled, playing what you want, just like attritioning, or just like having fun with it, not being like caring too much, because when you play by Nuzlocke rules, things become way harder than just like a casual playthrough. 100%, you wouldn't have to worry about like half the things, 2/3 of the things that I'm worrying about, for sure. Like your own rules, who cares? I kind of care. I want it to be as legit as possible that I do this. These are things that like, it's not like, oh, well, I made a bad decision and now I'm going to just redo it and I'm going to not pay attention to the rules. Because I follow the rules, but whenever I do stuff like this where I'm like, I'm not to level, and that means that things literally actually won't work out for what I planned, it kind of breaks it. So I'll give me a gimme on that sort of thing. I wish I caught it earlier in the fights and before I took a crit Stone Edge, but you know, it's fine. You're doing a challenge on this, you're allowed to a few freebies, especially if it's something like that. Nuzlocke is one is if the Pokemon faints, it dies, right? Yeah, so if it faints, it's gone. And if I completely lose all of them in a fight, then that's a whiteout. And it's game over at that point. These are like the hardest fights, because the teams are harder and blah blah, but like the hardest parts about these is that I can't wrap an entire team around a single big trainer. I have to have an entire team that works for 4 big trainers and the champion, which has a full varied team. So like it's a whole planning thing. Like whenever I planned for this took me 7 hours, give or take, to do the planning for this one, I think. So like I got up on a day early in the morning and I spent 7 hours just going through team comps, running calculations, checking what will work. Will these Pokemon work in later fights in the run? Like it's a lot to accommodate whenever you get to the Elite Four part, for sure. You have to have a team with good coverage, not a focused one. Yeah, exactly. Like I have to be able to take on a lot of focus teams and a well spread team in the back. They all have good stats. Like it could be a lot. Drink a little water here real quick while I'm waiting for John Mega's health to go down. Okay. Okay. All right, so let me think here. It's gonna... I mean, I gain the knowledge it's probably gonna use Stone Edge here. I'm surprised it doesn't use close combat, because I would think close combat would do far more damage in this situation. But it's... I mean, I guess it's... No, it doesn't make sense. Like, I guess the UI just doesn't care. Let me see here. If I throw him in... M53... yeah, close combat does way more damage to Houndoom. Way more damage. So I'm not sure why they would go for Stone Edge. That's kind of weird. But so long as it doesn't crit here, Zubux should barely survive if it's a Stone Edge. Okay. That was kind of what I was expecting and why I was so scared whenever it hit 0 last time. Alright, so here's the thing. Fly is not fully accurate. I need this to hit. If it doesn't hit, he'll probably just use anything. And just beat me up. Please hit. Okay, good. That should be enough to get it in 1. Okay. Okay. They're challenging without the Nuzlocke roll. I couldn't imagine with them. Yeah, well, I mean, without the Nuzlocke rule, you can let Pokemon faint and just just push your way through and use revives to bring them back up, so it's fine. But like, if I lose a Pokemon on the first fight, that means I don't have them for any of the other fights in Nuzlocke rolling, which is part of why these are so incredibly hard for like Nuzlocke rules and like all that. Is because if you plan on using all of them the whole way through, you kind of need all of them to make it the whole way through. All right, where are we at? We're on Drapion. I'm gonna need to have... I think Lucario here. Yeah, I think Lucario's my switch here. Because he'll do some Aerial Ace BS. We just want to Aurasphere, I think, on this one. So we don't want to drop our defenses. It's not 2 hit, which isn't great. This is a very scary attrition. Okay. A crit could have been that. Could have been pretty bad there. Thankfully, we're at least faster, so we're not... Are we faster? I don't know anymore. Ignoring it, we're good. Scizor, we're going to... I think we want Houndoom on this one. I think so. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, good. Then we should be able to Flamethrower here, which should be 4 times. So it won't matter, that'll go down. And then Vespiquen, I think I need to switch to Infernape. Right. Well, my notes are. I did my notes so different this time. I really, really did. She's probably going to Stone Gem. Or Power Gem, which I think is fine here because it's not stab and it's not a lot of damage from Vespiquen because Vespiquen is more physically focused. Which is okay. And then I need to make sure that this is actually a Flame Thrower. And you have the Expert Belt on now. So this will be weird. They might try to heal it after this, but I should be able to. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Let's do Flamethrower. Maybe they won't heal it. No, okay, we're good. Sweet. I don't think Houndoom would have handled the damage quite as well on that. That's why I wanted to switch to Infernape. Okay, first one down. We're going to heal before I go to the next room. I probably should have brought more hyper potions with me, to be honest, but I think we're okay. I don't plan on all of these being switch fests or anything like that. Alright, I'm going to save and do level ups before I go into the next room. I should do that before I leave a room because I don't know if any of these are like force starts, because some of the like champions and others, like as soon as you walk through a door it forces you into the fight, so I should be doing these preps beforehand. Now that I think about it. Bertha is next. We're going to get to level 55 for everybody. Alright, we need Crunch instead of Bite for the extra damage. 55. It's the only one that has to be learned. Bardock, I give a different move at some point? I don't remember. Ooh, I don't remember. Alright, whatever. Get you up to 55. I need to do an held item switch. Because I have to make sure this is right, because I can't keep running gimmies. If I give myself 2 gimmies in the Elite Four, I might cry. I might have to get a little bit sad. Take your item, because I want to give you the Shell Bell. No, not this one. All the way at the bottom. Yep. You can hold the fist plate for now. That will probably switch later. Going to save again. Switch you with Harry Gary, because I think Gyarados handles this entire fight, if I remember properly. Oh, you gotta go? Okay. Well, thanks for dropping by. Nice chat with you. Thanks for showing me your dog. Very cute doggo. Enjoy the rest of your night. Take care. Hope I'll see you around again soon. Okay. Alright, we're level 55. We have the Shell Bell. Gyarados should be the one that we need for this. Wish Cash. Yeah. I have to make sure I'm not looking at the wrong one too while I'm doing this. Get out of the items. What am I doing? Should be 3 Dragon Dance. Zen Headbutt, huh? Well, I'm glad you're slower than me. Flinches would be bad. Sandstorm, weird choice. Dragon Dance. That's 3. Okay. And then I think we're on Waterfall Sweep. So we'll do this. That'll be 1 for you. Shell Bell will give me a little bit of HP back, so Sandstorm won't become a problem. And the rest of these should be weak to water and take more than enough damage from this. So this shouldn't be a problematic fight. This should be one of the few that I'm like, oh yeah, this just works. Yeah, we're already back to like full health. That's cool. Pow down. Cool. That one's easy, not a problem. Alright. Post-fight save. So that can do levels. Bag. Next one is 57. I did confirm too that Crobats. Oh, Flare Blitz. That is a strong move that I might just need to use. I don't know that I have it marked down that I use that at any point. I don't. But just maybe I might second guess myself. I think it would probably be best if I had that instead of Calm Mind. So it'll be a physical side, just depending on the Pokemon. 57. But yeah, Crobat. I checked the stats on it and the calcs, and it's not assured to live if I don't have the levels on that previous fight from that Stone Edge. So like I did actually have to have that, or else it just wouldn't have been a viable strat anymore. Completely changed what I was doing. Gyarados is our Boyo for the next one against Flint as well. However, I need to give it a different held item. Because there is a chance that it gets hit by a fire move or gets messed up with Flame Body. And I don't want it to get the attack down because that will hurt the run. So unless we get hit by fire twice, get burned twice, we should be okay. Alright. So he has the correct held item, the Rossberry for burn. And we are all at 57. Yeah. Okay. So this will either be really easy or it's going to get a little dicey depending on what Flint's first Pokemon starts with on their move. Now, I say this because one of the moves it can use is Sunny Day. And while Sunny Day doesn't do damage to me, that is actually a worse case scenario. Like a not as good case scenario, I should say, because that's going to make it so I need to basically wait out Sunny Day a little bit and overpower myself and take more time to do setup because I have to outpower my water move being halved. Now, granted, getting hit by an attack moves means that I only had to do one turn of setup, but I could get burned and waste my Rossberry, and I still have to worry about Magmortar having Flame Body, which is a problem. So we're going to do a Dragon Dance, and then Houndoom is going to Sunny Day. Alright, well, that's not what we wanted. Okay, so that means I need to do 2 more Dragon Dances. Dark Pulse, that's fine. Okay. I don't know that I survive another one safely. I think 3 is enough. I believe. I'm gonna have to double check. This is the way I wrote this down. I don't know if I needed 3 more, if I needed 3 in general. I think it's just 3 in general, but sun. And then we have 3 stages. That is enough for the first one. That is enough for the second one. That is enough for the third one. For the 5th one. Or I should say the 4th one there. 5th one. Okay, yeah, so we should be good now. I think I can just waterfall sweep. My speed will be faster because I've got 3 stages of speed on me. Burn 8. Sunny Day will be going away. Magmortar has Flame Body, so there's a chance I get burned here. I did not get burned, but we had a Rostberry on just in case. And then Sun is gone and we're overcharged now, so we'll just wipe through the rest of these. See you later, Rapidash. Alright, cool. That one went the worst route, but we didn't get crit or anything and have to suffer a loss or anything weird like that, so we are good to go on that. Going to heal up. Anybody else hurt? No? Okay. Alright, the next fight is with Lucian, Psychic, which was a bit... I thought that would be easier. It was not. Let me save before I do rare candies. This is one of the ones where I have to switch around a little bit. It's also one of the reasons I think Houndoom specifically ended up in the run, was to get that dark typing in here. So Houndoom actually very, very important to this Elite Four run, to be honest. Not having Houndoom would have made planning a lot harder. 59, yeah. Alright, Zippy Zoppy. There's your levels. Ruru up to 59. Let's get Zubooks up to 59. Mr. Wapel. And then Bardock. Everybody's level 59. I need to... No. You have the expert belt on, and we need to take that. Because I need to give that to Houndoom. Voice specs off. Crobat should have Skyplate on still. Okay, it did. I don't have like a really nice way to check it without going through a bunch of tabs, so I just didn't. Let's at least have you hold something. You can hold the Shell Bell, that's fine. I plan on using you here, but you know, whatever. That's fine, that's fine. I think that's all good. Okay. I'm gonna give it another save just in case I'm forgetting something weird. We will be starting with Houndoom. Save directly in front of you. Should be good. Yeah. Alright, he starts with the Mr. Mime. This one, not too bad. Get a crunch out. Get rid of it before it starts putting up barriers and all that other junk. Alright. Oh, insta switch to Gallade, huh? Okay, so I think, yeah, we want to switch to Lucario more than likely because I think they're gonna do a Stone Edge thing again. Because they could do Draining Punch, but for some reason they really want to use Stone Edge. So let's switch this. Ah, they use Drain Punch. You're very rude. Okay, I'm not KO'd. That's fine. I literally only switched this in to take a hit. Kind of randomizes it because my health's a little low, but I think we can, as long as it's not Psycho Cut, I think we're okay for Stone Edge again, or Stone Edge in general. Drain Punch, that's fine. Cool. Alright, we will outspeed. Speed Fly to hit. Okay. Alright, we hit. This should be one. Come on. There we go. Good. Alright. Percentile chance is out of the way for this fight now, I believe. Alright. So they'll send out Espeon. I think Espeon only has Psychic Bug Ghost. Yeah. So now we can switch Ruru back in. Yeah, because I think I need your Crunch here. And if they Psychic, which they did, it's a free switch. Crunch. Signal Beam. Okay, get that out of here. Bronzong, I think we just stay out and Flamethrower again. Or Flamethrower this time. Okay, cool. Very good. Alakazam. So this one's weird. Because Alakazam's move to use here on me is Focus Blast, for sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Zip Zop to switch into to eat a Focus Blast. Won't do anything. Now that we've got this out, it will switch to using Psychic, I believe. That'll be the most damage. So if I switch back to Ruru, it won't do anything. So I should be able to do this until Focus Blast is gone and switch back to Ruru and then finish out Alakazam. So that's one Focus Blast down. It's two Focus Blasts. Switch. Three Focus Blast. This is 4. And 5. Now I need to double check. that Focus Blast is only 5 charges. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Yeah, it's 5 charges, unless you like PP max or PP up it or whatever. Give it a PP up. But yeah, it'll be a free switch this turn because of Psychic. And then I think we can just crunch here. Now that the only thing they can do is Energy Ball. Yeah, it's not going to do enough. Okay, sweet. Gone. Done. Elite Four, done. Champions, all that's left. You prep for that. Back, how's Elite Four going? It's going good. I made a mess up with my levels and had to redo a fight because I messed up levels. But after I fixed that, it's fine. This is the 4th of the Elite Four, so that's good. I need to double check everything and get everybody healed up. No, not rare candies yet. Just do healing for just a second. You're healed. You're healed. And you're healed. We're 59. Our champion is 62. I'm going to save before we do rare candies so that I don't mess up rare candies. This is a fight. This fight I'm not super sure on. This fight could be a problem. Alright, Bardock. Let's repel. Zoo books. And zips up. Alright, everybody's leveled. Let's do another save. Oh boy, okay. Alright, Gyarados needs the expert belt this time. So, I think you have it now. So we're going to give you expert belt. I need to move the fist plate back to Bardock. I don't have Ruru doing anything in this fight. I do have Lucario doing something here. So we'll give you the Shell Bell. You have had the flying, you've had the magnet, those have not changed. I gave you the extra bell, gave you the fist plate. I'm gonna give... I don't know how important fire damage is here, to be completely honest. I don't know if you're gonna get a chance to use Metronome. I could, you know what, let's give you Quick Claw just in case I have to put you up in front of Garchomp or something and I need like a lucky hit. It shouldn't be the case, but our start for this is Gyarados. the Gyarados has some real exact numbers on the HP, if I remember properly, trying to do this fight. I'm real scared of getting crit at any point of this fight. Like, crit's always scary, but I really can't afford crits here. We're going to save. They should all be level 62. They should be holding their items. The Gyarados should be in the front. And we'll see how this goes. Big breath. Do I have water still? Oh god, am I out of water? There's a little bit. There's a little bit in there so I can do the fight. Hey, so just want a little bit. Alright. Cross your fingers. Wish me luck. This is our last fight. So, Spiritomb is something that was actually very problematic with my planning, because Spiritomb has a lot of defense, not a ton of HP, but is still offensively kind of a problem. Now, while I do have Intimidate, it doesn't do anything because it uses all special attacks. It have decent special defense though, so it's not too bad. The biggest problem with it having a lot of defense is that if I tried to just hold on. That's what I forgot to do. I need to restore waterfall moves because Spiritomb has pressure, which makes me use more PP, and if I have to do extra hits for some reason, then I need that. Oh god, did I save? I saved in front of him. I need to check your items. I can't. Expert belt, correct. Magnet, yes. Quick claw, yes. Sky plate, yes. Fist plate, yes. Shell bell, fine. Okay. Those are all good. Use Lepaberry on you. Waterfall. I don't think I need to use that on anything else. Tell you what. Let's use that on you. Close combat. It's fine. Like these are the important moves, or like the low. It's fine. Not tag. I think that's fine. Everything else I've barely used and has like 15. It's just the waterfall specifically. Okay. But anyways, so if I try to just do a straight up attrition battle and use waterfall on Spiritomb, there's a very high chance that it gets low in health, and Cynthia heals it with a potion. And then I don't survive, because I can't use potions. So what we're going to do, while it seems silly to do this, I'm probably only going to be doing setup for one Pokemon, because I want Spiritomb to go down in one hit so that she does not heal it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to Dragon Dance. Or no, not in one hit. I want to do just enough that I can waterfall it. Oh, I criticaled? Oh, I criticaled. Oh, that is better than best case scenario, because I was not planning. I was planning on having to take another hit. That means Harry Gary's health stays up, which is, oh, this is really good. Okay, so we're gonna switch to Rotom here. Zip Zop. Get a little bit of Shockwave. It's going to be able to not get knocked out by that or get paralyzed, which is a beautiful thing. We're going to Thunderbolt. I needed to charge there. I'm stupid. So I wanted it to be in one hit so she didn't heal, but she didn't heal, so we're okay, thankfully. Lucario, I believe. They will try to Shadow Ball here. So I'm going to switch to Fernape. Stone Edge, not what I wanted to see. I survive it, it's not stabbed, it's not critical, we're okay. Even critical I would have survived, it looks like, but that, okay. Close combat should be enough for Lucario to go down. I outspeed. Good. Down. Alright, so here's the thing. Melodic literally broke everything I planned. I can't get another electric out here to do enough damage to make it worthwhile. So what I'm gonna do here so we're gonna literally close combat to get as much damage as possible on Melodic, and we're just gonna sacrifice. We will go down because it's gonna surf. We've got stages down, half our health. Like that's unavoidable. We're going to switch into Mr. Repel. Mr. Repel is going to give us a close combat because it's the only thing that does enough damage. I'm almost positive for me to feel comfortable with it. I can try to double check, but I'm almost positive this is the way it needs to go. I'm going to switch this next move anyways, because they are down to their last 2. Yeah, and I wouldn't want this against Roserade or Garchomp. More than likely Garchomp will try to do Earthquake here. It's probably the highest damage move that it can do to me. So we are going to go to Crobat. Use Flamethrower, surprising. We didn't get burned, which is good, because I wouldn't like that. Now there's a good chance it is going to just kill us with like a Giga Impact or a Dragon Rush or something like that. But what we're going to try to do is get a little damage on it before that happens with Fly. It's going to do Dragon Rush, which does KO us, which gives us another sacrifice, which like Garchomp is one of those Pokemon you kind of have to do that because you need clean swaps. Alright, so we're going to Intimidate it, which is going to be very good. All of its high damage moves are all physical. And then I believe, because we do not want Garchomp to heal, I think we give it 1 Dragon Dance. He missed. Oh, beautiful. I think there's still a Pokemon after this. I can't say anything. I can't say anything just yet. There's still a Pokemon after this. I think this is enough. This is Garchomp down. And then I should only need to do this. I missed. Oh, jeez. Please don't miss anymore. Yes! Suck it, Platinum. Oh. Ah. Oh. We did it. We did it. We did it. Oh gosh, I've been breathing too much. My arms are a little lightheaded. Arms feel a little tingly. We did it. We've had some weird misses, some weird crits, some odd stuff happen. I am a little lightheaded. I'm not gonna lie. It's warm. I forgot to open my window. That's okay. It's okay because we're past this. Oh my gosh. I thought for sure that we were just gonna get screwed. And something there were some weird things that happened at the beginning of this. For sure. We did it. We actually, actually, first try, platinum was a hard run. Cynthia's no pushover. This is the game that gave me troubles and almost made me stop Nuzlocke. Like, this is such a good feeling. It almost doesn't even feel real, this one. Like, oh my gosh. This is so good. This is so good. Yeah, take me to go get my championship portrait taken with all my kids. My arms are tingly. I was breathing weird. Oh my gosh. It's so warm in my room right now. Oh man. I'm the champion. Took my Pokemon through all the journeys, the paths, the caves, the tall grasses. Trained them in the gyms. They said that boy, he is him. Champion, the master. Oh, Pokemon master. Oh man. Plug in these numbers. Put in these mons. Oh man. And like honestly, this had so few sweep mechanics. Like it felt like this had a lot of scary fights because the more you have to switch around, the more you're taking extra hits and stuff. So like I was just so unsure about so many of these fights. Like really, really unsure. Oh my gosh. There it is. There it is. I gotta take a picture. I gotta take a picture. Where's my cursor at? No, stop going there. I need to take a picture. Stop. I need to take a picture. Yeah, there it is. 31.5 hours. This was a long run for me. I think like our other ones we've been doing like mid 20 hours, early 20 hours. Give or take. I'm so happy. This is such a big win. Like this is really like a big win. This is so good. Let's do it saying there's a chance it'll make me fight somebody afterwards. I don't know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let the credits run. And then we'll see how this rolls out. Whew. We're gonna chat a little bit while it does its thing. Also, while I breathe. Okay. So, listen up, nerds. No, just kidding. Since we have this beaten, this means that we are going to be planning our Gen 4 tier list. Coming up here soon. So that'll be good fun to do. I believe our next game will be Gen 5, and then we'll be on the Switch games after that. Now, as far as when I start Gen 5, I want to determine a few things before I start it. First thing I want to determine is which game I'm doing, because Black and White, from what I've been told, is separate from Black and White 2 and is a whole thing. So I've got to figure that out, for one. For two, I want to make sure when I actually start it, because I want to see if there are other games that we want to play, include, so on and so forth. I know I've been pushing the Pokemon Nuzlocke a lot. I don't necessarily want it to be the only thing that I'm playing, so this will be a good chance for me to like inquire if I want to do other games intertwined, or if I want to give this a break and then come back to it. That being said, it will be either I start the next run and I do the run on specific days on the week, and then I'll do other games on other days of the week, or we just give it a break from Pokemon, play something else for a little bit, and then we come back to it. Hey, Morgan. Oh, Shark. That's right. Shark time. You know, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the posture check. I will fix my squatting butt and take a drink here. I think I've got just enough water in here for one more drink. I had a little bit left before the last fight. Just enough. I'll get some more water and chug a bunch for you. I'll chug a bunch for you here in a little bit after I give announcements here. Been lurking for a bit. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I am doing well. I beat my Nuzlocke, so I'm feeling pretty good actually. Aside from the fact that I may be breathing a little weird and getting a little lightheaded from it, but I'm feeling better from that now too. I hope you are doing well as well. I hope you had good holidays. On top of that, I hope everything's just been amazing for you. But yeah, so like, maybe you should lie down. I'll take a breather and drink some water and stuff after stream and all that, for sure. I will. It's been good though. Thank you. Good. I love to hear it. Love to hear it. I also love to hear that you're a shark. I like making shark friends. I know that like at first I was like I don't know. I was like, maybe I'll make more other shark friends or whatever. You know, if it happens, it happens. But like every time I see a shark now, I'm like, ooh, shark person. Ooh, shark person. But yeah, so the Pokemon Gen 5 is gonna be a little weird. I have to figure it out, but yeah, we'll figure out like how we're mixing things in and how much of like a break or not a break or like specific days, so on and so forth. I will get that figured out before we start the game, because we're gonna have a day where we do the Gen 4 Pokemon tier list and stuff beforehand, so we'll have some stuff to go on before all that to figure it out, and for me to figure out like what the other game would even be, because I don't know. I just want to keep an open mind to it, really. Same. Been going around saying hi to any sharks I see. It just happens. It just happens. There's like actually like a couple of other places where like I feel like I didn't see shark people in other chats or anything, but ever since like I've started streaming and like hanging out in some new chats, it's just like, oh, shark person, oh, shark person, oh, shark person, oh, shark person. I'm like, okay, why do you all know all these shark people? I feel like there's some sort of weird conspiracy going on here. I fiend. But yeah, just once you become a shark, it's just you just are drawn to. Oh, this is one of the few games where you finish the champion fight and they don't throw you in like a weird random fight afterwards. Because a lot of the other ones we've been doing on like the more recent gens, it's like, oh, you finish it, and they're like, hey, how about one more Pokemon? I'm like, oh my gosh. Was the champion fight not good enough for you? And then they're like under level, and it's just kind of like I don't know. It's like a just you do it because you can type thing, I guess. A hidden society, a whole society of sharks hiding in the depths, waiting to arise at the dawn of a new shark being born into their waters. I don't know, something like that. So yeah, figuring out the other games would be weird. I'll do that. We'll get the tier list going here very soon. I expect I will not stream tomorrow because I have to get an early in the week allergy shot injection, which makes me incredibly tired. So as much as I come home and I go, maybe I'll have the energy, usually about an hour in, I go, I'm gonna go die somewhere. So probably not tomorrow. But oh, you know what, it did end up pushing back our collab with Faye that we usually do because of New Year's, and there's some like unknown variables going on, so we won't be having that this week. I think we're pushing it back a week, so it'll probably be next week that we do the Wednesday collab with Faye. So weeks will alternate again, which is fine, I believe. I will double check on that, but so we'll be doing that. So maybe on Wednesday, depending on what's going on. I don't know what my plans are 100% that day. If I don't have anything going on, then maybe I'll do like a New Year's stream on Wednesday, and we'll do something like that. Yeah, something like that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, just it's some sort of society hidden around in the depths. So yeah, we'll see what's going on with that. Try and keep that updated. It means the later end of my week will be a little more normalized for streaming because I won't have the later in the week allergy shot like I usually do. What else is going on? Oh shoot, I realized I never got around to doing story time because I kept getting like weird stomach sick or like my throat closing and weird stuff. So like I really apologize I didn't get that in before Christmas time or holiday time, I'll say. I don't know if anybody would still want holiday readings at this point, because it would literally have to be like New Year's Eve, and I just don't think that's the day. So I will reevaluate reading normal things again on what we're going to do next for that. I'm gonna get off the screen. Hold on. Let's just go to chatting for just a little bit. So I will get that figured out for story readings, or if we get off of stories and move to something else. What else is going on before we? Because I'm probably going to end it here. This is such a just a happy moment for this. I think this is a good point to stop once we're done here. It's why I'm going through all the catch up stuff and everything now. So I will get this figured out. If there's anything going on, if people have suggestions for reading, again, there is a spot in the Discord if you want to join the Discord. That is down below the stream in my socials, and if you do !Discord in chat, that will pull up a link to join the Discord. Feel free to join. It is very low maintenance. They don't do a whole lot in there, just little tiny things, place to track information, place to contact me, that sort of stuff. You know, nothing crazy. Outside of that, we will just play it by ear, and we will see how it goes from there. It is early enough. Let me double check what is going on. I want to see what's going on out in the world. I am probably going to get water and relax. So, I don't know. Let me see what's going on in the Pokemon community. See if I can find me a Nuzlocke, maybe. If I don't find one too quickly, then we'll go with one of our friendos of the community. Actually, I wonder. This is early for me. Yeah. I know nobody that that I'm friends with also Nuzlocks, really, to be honest. There's like 1 or 2 people that I know that does a Nuzlocke on stream. I get the filter off, I realize. They probably won't be on very much longer. No. They probably won't be on much longer. They just started. It's not bad. I don't know about that. They are oh no, wait, no, they'll be going on for a while. Yeah, actually it's 2-year anniversary time for Rennie. I think we raid into Rennie. It's not often I actually get the chance to raid into Rennie, to be completely honest. So, I know I just went through a lot. I'm going to start the raid to make sure I don't do this forever. Again, we will be doing our Gen 4 tier list very soon. Readings will be updated, so I figure out what we're going to do with that. The games are going to be possibly something new, but we are going to be moving on to Gen 5 for our Nuzlocke's coming up next. I have to just figure out which one specifically and what order, so on and so forth, get that taken care of. There will probably not be a stream tomorrow because I'll be doing allergy shots, so that whole thing is going on. We're going to raid out into Rennie. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you. Appreciate it. Rennie is very sweet, very nice. They are having their 2-year anniversary celebration, doing a 12-hour stream, so we're going to give them a little bit of love. They've also got their Chibi debut going on for this, so they're having a good time. Looks like they're playing Golf with Friends, or at least a version of it. I don't know which version specifically. So feel free to spread a little bit of love for them. I will give you your raid messages. Do I remember what these are? I do! If you are subbed, you can use the first message, which will give you nice, wavy, happy, sharky, chumpy raid goodness. If you do not have that, then guess what? You can still use the wonderful sharky loveness of sharks and raids and chompiness at the same time by using the second message there I have in the chat. Please give a little bit of love. If you do not have time to stick around for that, then feel free to spread love and leave. If you don't have time for that, then just leave. Do whatever you want. It's your life. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all for hanging out and chatting today. I hope you'll have yourselves a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever the heck it is, wherever the heck you are. Bye-bye!
Stop following me! Stop following me in front!